Hello and welcome back to SideQuest Stories. I'm Matt, and today we're going to be playing some more of Talos Principle 2. This has been getting really deep with the philosophy, and the puzzles seem to have given me a little bit of a break, though they haven't been quite so difficult as the previous ones with the clone ones were really hard. So let's swap over to the game. I usually have a problem where it doesn't show up straight away, but it should show up in a second. There you go. And let's continue. If you're enjoying the series, do be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified of future uploads, either for this series or others that we're running. Whoa, that is big. Scary deer. If you enjoy the video, regardless of whether or not it's something you want to see more of, or you're interested in any other future videos, do please click like. It's much appreciated as it really helps out the channel. Okay, number 1. Follow the deer. Oh. I have 3 more days until possibly having heating. Currently broken, got the engineer coming out. But today, thankfully, it's not that cold. So I'm feeling good. Substitution. Bring an item to swap. Oh, okay. So if you've been watching the series of Link's Awakening, this may seem familiar, because in a recent episode of that, we had a thing where you had to trade things. You had to trade one item to get another. To swap. I can't get that item because it's up there. I can take the fan though. Look for that. Look for that. You on there. And wee! Nice little tutorial. That's always good for first level with a new mechanic. You've already got to grips to the idea.
I've had a closer look at the Somnodrome. You know, the one that 1K fried.
Sorry.
It's based on the original prototype with some modifications. As usual, the data is a mess, but I strongly suspect there might be a functional version somewhere.
I know some of you have heard stories about the answers this device might reveal, but please remember, that is not our main priority here. Keep an eye open for it, but focus on finding Athena.
From Yavin to Athena. Beloved Founder, I beg you to return to us. We cannot achieve the goal without you. You are the one who defied Elohim, who overcame the trials of the simulation. What are we before that? How can we possibly find a path that will not lead to the mistakes of the past? You are sole link to the wisdom of the progenitor. 5358. Without you, we are lost. Praised be your name. Yarnith 640. Human Construction. Excerpted from What's Wrong with the World by G.K. Chesterton. Our modern prophetic idealism is narrow because it has undergone a persistent process of elimination. We must ask for new things because we are not allowed to ask for old things. The whole position is based on this idea that we have got all the good that could be got out of the ideas of the past. But we have not got all the good out of them, perhaps at this moment not any of the good out of them. And the need here is the need of complete freedom for restoration as well as revolution. 5358. There is one metaphor of which the moderns are very fond. They are always saying, you can't put the clock back. The simple and obvious answer is, you can. A clock, being a piece of human construction, can be restored by the human finger to any figure or hour. In the same way, society, being a piece of human construction, can be reconstructed upon any plan that has ever existed. Yeah, but Society isn't just a piece of human construction. It's also a human side effect. Side effects aren't deliberate. You can indeed turn the clock back, but if it stops ticking, it's dead. Good. Report. Black snow from selected archive documents A to C. The coal mine finally brought decent jobs. It lifted us up from poverty, made us proud. We weren't just ordinary workers. We were the lords of the underworld, and with our skills, we kept the whole country alive. The mine also brought black lung, gruesome injuries, and death, and when it went away, it brought the collapse of our entire society. As for the plant, I know it brought electricity and even more jobs, and I know what a difference that made in people's lives. I also know that when we used to go out and play, there were black flakes in the snow. Miranda, why didn't they just switch to a safer technology once they realised coal was dangerous? That's low profile. They didn't always have a choice. Sometimes coal was all they had, or were allowed to have, and the alternative was poverty. At other times they wanted to switch, but there were powerful interests that prevented change. We can't blame people for the world they were born into. That's a common issue with when people look at history, is they often look at it with the eyes of today. Something we might think of as, how could you possibly do that? But we've never had to stop and think about it. And I think it's something that the Walking Dead really sort of shone quite a clever light on, this idea of all these things that we think we take for granted we understand. And it sort of shows this idea of how humanity could revert to a primitive society, and not just that, but also what lessons have been forgotten in the meanwhile. These stairs sure are. Having a good time here. I can also walk right through them. I'm assuming that's a bug, not evidence that they're not real. Possibilities. Bring an item to swap. Okay, I will have a box. Okay, we have a chargeable thingy. Okay. Can't charge from that without the box. Can't get the box without swapping for it. Can I put the box on the switch? Nope. Oh, I can charge it up there. Well, it worked. And I do the same for hitting. No. So swap the box to be able to get up there. Grab the box. Swap back. I'll say this is a very satisfying game. I've really been very impressed by this, and I don't know if it's maybe just released a little bit too late, but real shame that this missed out on all the like the nominations for the Game Awards, because it is fantastic. I'll go with the green receiver, but I need to find a light. I haven't had any luck with any of them ones yet. Okay, where am I going? Wait, is this thing? Wow. A wall. Okay, we have a driller. We have a box. We have a pre-existing red light connection that is holding open this thing here. Swap that for the jam. But I can't jam anything from there. Okay, not all that useful at this moment. But once I'm through that wall, that won't be the case. Okay, so let's swap the box for the driller. Oh! Pass that through there. I need a trade for the box. The jammer. Can't jam that though. Oh, it's about making sure what items I've got out there. Okay, yeah. The trade. I get it. Okay, now this is available to swap the driller for. No, I thought there were more steps there. Wow. Report. Down here, or up here rather. Rays tinting the sky. Resident. Okay, so for now I can go red to red. Okay, in here we have a red switch, box, upgrade the box on this thing. It is useful as it lets me connect these. Get another light. Ah, okay. I can light this from the other side. Oh, but I can't. How do I do that? And this is about the box. Ah, okay, it's about the box. Swap them for a box. I need... red light on the box. Then use this to connect up to blue. Because once that's connected, I don't need this or the box. Which means that I can bring the box back, turn it into a connector. Okay, now I do need a box here. Wait, no, what I need to do is put a box here. Pick up the same thing. It should only be further out like here. Oh no! I walked in front of the beam and now I'm... What? How on earth did you do that? That seems complete... Oh, boxes! Boxes! Okay, okay. You can stack boxes. Of course you can. So I'm not stuck. Okay. Boxes are not useless, you can stack them. There's another connector. Okay, so simple, just get through the door. Need one more right now. Okay. I think I need one more. What that one box needs to do. You. And you. For that. And I don't need you. And then I need a box to connect red to, like that. And hopefully this can connect to that. And we're good.
Wandering around these landscapes, solving puzzles, in a way, 1K's experience must be very similar to Athena's in the simulation.
There's one difference, though. Athena was alone.
the difference was Athena was alone. So the tests of the simulation were for creating an individual. Is this a test to create a society rather than just an individual? Fibers over here. There it is. Twice. First of all, I need a jammer. Locking that doesn't really help. Locking that lets me get another jammer. Okay. If I down there, then I don't need that jammer. I could swap it for the inverter. Wait, I can't even get that around the corner. Charge this. Red. Okay, now that it's red. I can't get it back out, can I? Is it stuck in there? I can charge that red, but then I lose an item. Oh, hang on. This can stand on the switch instead. Get that out. Okay, okay. I'll do it one item though, I need two. So that's blue. Or change its own colour. Swap you out. Doesn't really help. I can move this. No, I can't. Can't move it any closer. Wait, how was this turned off? Oh, it turns off both. Okay. I need to swap you for that. Because this thing is charged the wrong colour. Discharge, get it on there. I need to recharge it blue. Okay, that's more useful. I need to swap you for that. Check for that. With that jammed, aha! I've now got both items. Okay. So I can then bring you here. Can I go any further? Nearly there, but not quite. This is a clever one, but also a really hard one. No more items I can leverage. There's no switch in here to do the same thing. The only way to get a jammer in there is for there to be a jammer on the outside holding it. But that means losing that thing. If I trade it, does it lose its charge? So I need to find out. No, it doesn't. Okay. So I can use that back to move that there. Let's put this one instead. Okay, that's cool. Then it keeps its charge. And then I can see there. Yeah, it's kind of odd because it didn't actually teach me that rule. I had to just figure that out.
Ah, clever.
Yeah, I could have got completely stumped there. So that puzzle felt just like there was just one tiny little bit missing, and that's teaching you that that's even possible to hold the charge. 6. Hello, 6. Up and down. We have a fan. We have a inverter. We could swap something for a box. Blue there, green there. Oh, what's green invert to? Honestly, I have no idea. Ah, but I need the box. I need the box. So the fan helps me shoot something up there. Ah! Up there is a combiner. Okay. Why must we try to invert green? I need to swap you. I need to put you on there. Swap the fan, the box. Let's see what it does. I'm trying to connect it to something. It just can't. It can't invert green. It can only invert red and blue. Okay. Green light and blue light. We need blue. Oh yeah, okay, so green light and blue light to make red. Up there, let's do me. Okay, so box is probably useful for carrying things on. So let's get rid of the inverter for now. That again. Get it there, bring the box with me. Is that another fan? Ah, there's another fan I can use at some point. The box of any use? Probably not. Okay, so let's grab that fan. And use it to grab the inverter. So from up here I can see green and blue. That's not where I need an inverter, that's where I need this thing. Green, blue. Yeah. And from there, hoping that connects to it. Right. Ah. There we go.
I often think about how many cities there are out there under the ocean. Cities where people lived for thousands of years. Cities with their own history, their own culture. All of it lost under the waves. If they'd been less greedy, they could have kept all that.
I don't think we can pass moral judgment on an entire species based on the decisions of a handful of leaders. But I do think they made a mistake. They stopped caring about what they built. They stopped seeing the romance of civilization.
Poisonous Humanity. No, Poisonous Humility by G.K. Chesterton. Excerpted from Orthodoxy by G.K. Chesterton. Load of missing numbers. But what we suffer from today is humility in the wrong place. Modesty has moved from the organ of ambition. Modesty has settled upon the organ of conviction, where it was never meant to be. A man was meant to be doubtful about himself, but undoubting about the truth. This has been exactly reversed. Nowadays, the part of a man that a man does assert is exactly the part he ought not to assert himself. The part he doubts is exactly the part he ought not to doubt the divine reason. Huxley preached a humility content to learn from nature, but the new skeptic is so humble that he doubts if he can even learn. Thus, we should be wrong if we had said hastily that there is no humility typical of our time. The truth is that there is a real humility typical of our time, but this word is so really, but it so happens that it is practically a more poisonous humility than the wildest prostrations of the ascetic. Why? Why? The wildest prostrations of the ascetic. The old humility was a spur that prevented a man from stopping. Not a nail in his boot that prevented him from going on. For the old humility made a man doubtful about his efforts, which might make him work harder, but the new humility makes a man doubtful about his aims, which will make him stop working altogether. Yeah, but isn't there a difference between working and fulfilling a meaningful goal? Not all work is useful. Doubting aims, it doesn't get you to a goal, but it might stop you from going on the wrong goal. It might set you back, but it might be a setback that you need to not be completely wasting your time. The whole work smarter, not harder concept. Miranda, I had to read this twice to fully understand it. Oh, I'm with you there. Excursion. It's the fact you just kept repeating the same words. Excursion Report 3, Miranda to Athena. It's incredible, there's an entire submerged town just off the coast, surprisingly well preserved. Sailing over it, I finally understood what the ancients meant by eerie. They obviously couldn't have the kind of physiological response they did, but I think the mental response was pretty close. A contradictory response, part melancholy, part fascination. It's strange how tragedy and destruction make the beauty of civilization more obvious. You don't appreciate what you have while you have it, do you? It's only contrast that makes... I mean, so much about the way the human mind works is through contrast, like the way that many visual optical illusions work with the contrast of light and dark. Mid-grey on a white background looks darker than mid-grey on a dark background. Miranda, P.S. A deer got into the maintenance area and made a huge mess. Sorry, I'll clean it. P.P.S. I may have been feeding it. Failed to load profile. Failed to load comment. From Miranda, author 5358. Is this just a glitch, or is this like... But it's a consistent glitch. It's not a name of someone, it's just a consistent glitch. Founding 6. It's like the 13s in Consortium, if you've ever played that. Highly recommend, although it's the first part of a trilogy that seems to be taking several decades to make. Hypatia's Journal number 6. From Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1, Founding of New Jerusalem, Day 296. Cornelius and Sarabai went back to the dam today. We've been holding off on constructing any new humans to concentrate on building a home for them first, but there's a limit to what 13 people can do on their own, and everyone is eager to start construction on some of the more ambitious structures. Sarabai's kindness and patience is something we'll certainly miss out here, where tempers can sometimes run high, and I'll miss Cornelius too. He was there when I was born, and he is just as much a father to me as Athena and Alexandra Drennan are my mothers. But I suppose I can always go visit them. The dam isn't that far, and once we complete the monorail in a few decades, it will truly only be a few minutes away. And what are a couple dozen years, really, when you might live forever? Oh, some more Trevor.
Something I really like about Alex, one of the reasons why I'm here doing this, is that she's really humble. She has this incredibly positive view of humanity. She believes we can accomplish anything, but it's not about her. She doesn't think that she's smarter or better than anyone else. She just looks at us as a species, and even though she can see how small we are in the grand scheme of things, she thinks that we could conquer the stars and give meaning to the universe. Even now, even when none of us are going to live to see it. Isn't that awesome?
I think it's the greatest meaning a person can ever have, is not what they can achieve within their own lifetime, but the ripples that echo out, the changes that they can make in a grander universe. Like someone like Mozart, he'd rippled out right across the entire civilization. Who hasn't heard of Mozart? And it's not just that they've heard of him through fame, they know his music, and music conveys emotions over centuries. That's pretty amazing that someone could have a legacy like that they could communicate something so personal, so heartfelt to someone not only that they've never met, not only that isn't alive at the same time as them, but probably has a completely different vocabulary of experiences. Like the world of today compared to the world of Mozart, it's not very similar, and yet you can still experience that same, almost get inside his head in a strange way. Repulsion. we have a fan that goes whoop, up to the shelf. Okay, I'd imagine the shelf is useful because it's elevated. Oh yeah, look, it goes to the red beam over there. Okay. I drill a hole there. Too close. Okay. Then I'll reel it back a bit. Tap through the hole. Stuff for you. Move through the hole. Okay, you're really useful. Do both of those at the same time. Need one more item. There isn't one more item, is there? There. Because that needs to be on the box. You. I can't get you through the hole. Ah, well what I can do. No, because I can't get that through the hole. I am kind of stuck with 2 items in here. In that case. I'll charge it blue. Because if I do that, there's no way I can do this. There's not enough items. Unless... No, it doesn't read. I don't know how to get down to less than 2 items in here. I need one more. I think I might need a reset. Okay, start off with 2 items in here. We need less than 2. If that's even possible. There's always going to be something on there. nothing there. I get it, I get it. Okay. I need this charged blue. Not... Yeah, I need charged blue. Okay. So. And... Not like that. And... You... There. That. Box there. You charge blue. Cool. Put that back. Both go through there. Okay. You can swap for that. Go back from there. You can go through there as well. Come up here. Gonna do that. Then I don't need this anymore. Swap it for that and connect to that. Okay. I like how the previous puzzle gave you the false impressions, so you thought you needed to charge it the other way, but you didn't. That was pretty clever. Transmission. No? Hello? Got a friend. Okay, there's a... Hit the button. Presumably it's the red thing that makes that go. That shoots me up top to a jammer. Okay, got another person. Can I swap a me? No. But I can swap a jammer. That and the, oh, hang on, got the fan that I don't need. Real, okay. No, I do need them. I don't need the jammer, I do need the... fan. Okay. Fan there. Bring the drill with me. We're going down. It's down here. Oh, bring an item to swap. Okay. Bring an item to swap. I do need that. What can I bring? I've only got 1, 2 items. One needs to be the fan, and one needs to be the hole. No, the hole driller doesn't need to be up there. Okay. Hole driller does not need to be up there. I can make the hole after. Ah, okay, I get it. Okay. Go up here. There's an object. You swap that. No, you can't. Oh, jammer. I can actually use the jammer from up here. Jam that. No, not like that. Jam. There we go. Okay, leave that up there to jam. You don't need to stand on that anymore. You can trade the fan, the drill, which I can place on there. Put that down, which means it no longer needs this to be able to get in. And you're up there. Take this, drop down. Put for that. Okay. Go.
I'm impressed.
No. Well, spent through that one, and now what? Alright, let's look for some question marks then. Nope, got a scene here. Hello?
Miranda, would you like to play a game?
A game? That sounds like fun.
It is. Remember what Alexandra Drennan said about games?
They're part of what makes us human.
Exactly. And this is a game Alexandra Drennan designed when she was still in school. It's based on her favorite book. Have a go.
Elegance. Okay, the jammer and the fan. If I'm not good for the fan, so let's use the jammer for now. It's an integrated fan. Takes me up to a drill and get through here. Nope. I can swap for that. Could be handy. Just jammer there. Oh, jammer. Two jammers is nice because it allows you to move a jam like that. Anything else to jam on? What is that? But anyway, let's grab that. that. Actually, maybe not all that useful just yet. Let's bring it up here with me. Still not all that useful. Okay, I need drill. Hole. Swap the jammer. That. Connect that. Connect that. That requires 3 items, and I don't have 3 items. I need a connector, and a fan, and a drill to be able to maintain that connection. It's not going to work. What did I leave over there? Jammer. Because I also needed to jam. Wow. How am I supposed to get all these items? Oh, no. Place this in such a way where... No, I can't. Yes, I can. Just need to do this. Yep. There we go. And I don't need this drill. If I don't need the drill, then it becomes a fan. So, yeah, here. Okay, that lets me use this. Swap for a jammer. Unlock. Yeah. There we go. Hunt for question marks. There's one over there to the west. Oh, there's one a bit closer here. There's has to be a lab. It's like one of those cliff faces when you find a lab. It's because I'm underneath whatever it is. I'm underneath whatever it is. Hello, whatever it is. You. I'm looking for your sprite. Okay. So you are pointing east minus 3.5. Not too far. Nope, there it is. Well, that's sprite music. Ow. That was mean. Oop, can I see that fire? Ooh. Puzzle. We need an object. Where'd it go? Where on earth did it go? Just suddenly vanished. Really? Okay, so we've got question mark up here. If I can find it. I think it flew right up to the structure. Go to the lab. Not a lot else. Ooh, this one's a bit collapsed. Nope, no getting in there. Yeah, anyway. No items I can take. Not about. Oh, I see another question mark. Another question mark over there. Here. Oh, that wasn't there a second ago. This looks like a puzzle. All around. Okay, we've got two connectors. Got a red switch. Okay, we need to swap one of these to an inverter. To be able to connect that to that. Swap this thing into the jammer. Go through here. Is that helping anyway? Whoa. Maybe green. Ah, there's a red switch that'll hold that open. Ah. Maybe jammed from this, no? If I do that, it allows me to change it again later. Means that I could bring this with me. Oh, I see. Maybe not. Maybe I don't see it all. That side, take that through, have an extra item. Do I want an extra item? Yeah, I do. Okay, if I swap you for that, I can use you. Hold that open, which allows me to move the jammer die. Let's trade this thing for that. Okay, we have a RGB converter. We have red. If we invert it, we get blue. Yeah, let's get that in here. So if we there we go. Okay, so we can invert it to blue. And then combine the red and the blue, get green. Very nice. Puzzles here completed. Well, the main puzzle didn't. Where was that other question mark? Oh, there was one. There it is. South-southwest. Whatever it is, it's a long way away. Careful I don't get in too deep here. Oh. Fire. Just about. Ooh, what's this? Have I found? Okay. Okay, let's see. Lore. Ep6.
You may wonder why I insist on these unsanctioned, unplanned expeditions. Some think it is because I hate civilization and prefer to lose myself in nature. This is precisely the opposite of the truth. It is because I love New Jerusalem that I have to leave. Because it is only when I am here that I fully appreciate what the city means. And also because I believe that if I stayed at home, I would one day be ethically compelled to commit acts of violence against those who, in their arrogance, imagine that humans should live in harmony with the chaos that surrounds us.
I'm really not sure what to make of Ep6. Strange person. Nope. Oh, these. One. Here we go. Oh, Prometheus.
Hear me, friend, and heed my words. Beware Pandora. She is nothing but fear and despair, and she will do anything to prevent you from reaching the flame. It is she who disrupted the trials of the Sphinx, and who bound me in the...
Was that supposed to end like that?
Well done, 1K. Looks like our hypothesis was correct. The megastructure is opening again. Everyone come to the VTOL, please. It's time to find Athena.
What about Pandora? She seems capable of displacing or controlling the other entities.
We should be careful, but we can't let such a vague threat paralyze us. Just keep your eyes open.
Was that supposed to happen, or was that a bug? I'm honestly not sure. What I was doing. Megastructure.
There's something I've been thinking about. I know the New Alexandria disaster was traumatic. I know accidents like that make us think that it's best to stick to what we have. But what about all the accidents that have happened in New Jerusalem that nobody talks about? The collapse of the Rakovsky building. The Calvin Street explosion. The derailment that almost killed Benaroya and Kaneda. all of those happened because we stopped investing enough resources in our civilization. And if Melville hadn't been put in charge of city maintenance, this would still be happening.
It will happen again either way. With how little we have to work with, it's only a matter of time.
You see, there may be a price for pursuing progress, but there's also a price for not pursuing it.
Is the price specifically for pursuing progress? Or is it for certain types of progress? Well, we're an hour and a quarter in, and these tend to be sort of 2-hour episodes, so... It's like the logo for ARC.
All right, here we go again.
Our main objective is to determine the relationship between the Megastructure and Athena. Did she find it? Did she build it? Why was she here in the first place? Explore, dig up anything you can. We need to start finding answers.
I can't imagine one person building all this.
Don't forget about Miranda. There were at least 2 of them.
I can't imagine 100 people building this.
All right, everyone. Have a look around, but stay in touch and be careful.
1K, can you stay a moment? I'd like to talk to you. I know you can't wait to start exploring, but just hear me out.
I will if it'll not bug out, so...
I'm concerned. Byron is brilliant, but all he can think about is the possibility of finding Athena. She was his mentor, and her disappearance shattered him. I'm afraid he's not seeing the dangers of the megastructure. To me, this place seems chaotic, dysfunctional. Yes, it's all very impressive, but I think it's broken. And what we're seeing is, it's nonsense, frankly. You've interacted with it more than anyone. What do you think?
Right, it seems pretty broken. It was intentional, we're meant to do something here. It's somewhat broken, but I think there seems to be some sort of pattern. Seems to be definitive one way or the other. That's the middle ground, and this is I just don't know yet. To be honest, I don't know yet. I feel like the game's going to pull some big twist, so I'm going to say I don't have enough data to judge.
Then just be careful, okay?
Will do. You're a real enigma, Alcatraz. I can't get a read on you at all. No dialogue. Need to be in front of like a Triforce and holding a graph. That looks like Elden Ring logo or the Deathly Hallows. Ooh, we've got a thing. Whoa! Okay, yeah, that does look kind of broken.
I'm headed deeper into the megastructure. Not quite sure where I am. Seem to be right in the middle of the machinery.
Please, watch yourself, Byron.
Wow.
This is incredible.
Yeah?
I don't even know how to describe what I'm seeing. I don't think this is a building. I think this is a machine.
Whoa! What? Don't think it's a building, I think it's a machine. A machine that does what? So, very artistic blob there. A mini sun. The power of it in the palm of your hand. Something we're doing there. Project 7, trials 1701 to 2202. Ah, is this building up to that number? The 5, or whatever it is, number. False leads, errors, frustration, effects ripple out at enormous distances, waves. We need to move experiments further apart. 2203 to 3509, version 2 deployed. 3510 to 3525, replicating 0.2 to create 0.21. Can we literally bootstrap this to any scale? No! Too much door override! I've overridden the door override!
Why don't you just tell people that they're wrong? If you tell them the truth, they'll listen.
It's not that simple. Straton wrote that the most common error we commit is to think that ideas determine reality, when in fact the opposite is true. Ideas follow from material conditions. Belief systems are formed to explain and justify the way we live. We did not have kings because we believed in the mandate of heaven. We believed in the mandate of heaven because we lived in monarchies.
But we have free will.
Oh, free will isn't the same as freedom, Miranda. We're not free from the constraints of reality or history. I was shaped by the simulation. New Jerusalem is shaped by its limitations.
So, what? We're just trapped? History can only go one way?
Maybe, maybe not. The question is, how do we free ourselves? How do we build a world where our ideas do shape reality? That's why we came here.
I knew it! Athena's here. She built this.
That other voice, was that Cornelius?
It definitely sounded like him.
Come to think of it, he went on a research expedition around the time Athena vanished. He was gone for years. People thought he'd died.
And all this time, he knew where she was?
We should talk to him.
We will, when we get back. But right now, we have to focus on finding Athena. We are so close.
I really wish I'd explored New Jerusalem more. I kind of just assumed I'd get to go back. And speaking of assuming getting to go back, for those of you who've been watching the, have watched the Alan Wake 2 series, I didn't realise that the point of no return was going to leave my game soft-locked in the end game and unable to do any more side content without starting a new game. I also know that there's a New Game Plus coming at some point, but that isn't out yet. So I've kind of just decided no more Alan Wake 2 until New Game Plus is out. So there will be more of that when that's out for side content in the New Game Plus, but until then, I'm just going to wait for that. Oh, yeah, we got our red, blue, green puzzle. magnetic floor? Oh, it is. Whee.
Are those surfaces magnetic?
Nope, it's anti-gravity. Coop was right. I should have known.
We've gone Mario Galaxy now. Oh.
1K,
Whee!
I'm over here.
Hello.
Hold on. I'll open that door for you.
There's a door. Oh, that door. Thank you. Oh, do we get to cooperate now, maybe? He runs like Tom Cruise. You know, the run where he doesn't move his back, it's just like... And he seems to want to do it in every film he's ever in. Whee, look at him go! Nope, he's about to go through a purple wall. There we go. Oh, yay. My favourite. What was that? Okay, so we'll go a bit further out first. Let's try you. You. That's not quite right. You. A jet plane. See a connector over there.
Same pattern as before. 3 beams, 3 receivers.
I guess we know what to do.
Be careful. The sheer amount of power running through this place.
I'll take care of this puzzle. You do the other 2, okay?
Okay.
This is kind of fun. Maybe Alexandra Drennan was right. Play is part of what makes us human. God, Melville, is there anything in the system that could tell
What
us
just happened?
where Athena is?
I don't know.
Stuff's getting chopped.
Someone's logged into the system. But when I try to access that information, it all glitches out.
That was a light fixture, not a part of a puzzle. What? Very sneaky. Okay, props. We're going 3D. It's pretty cool. What's this? It's just another light fixture. much to work with just yet. Okay. I can power up. That. Get that. Point it in like this. That one. Way too easy. It's not right. Okay. No, he's done already. Wait a minute, now I'm going to fall and die. Is this path forward? Okay, Byron's done red, I've done blue. How do I get the green? Oh, wow. Green is up there. Wow. This is something else. Oh. 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 I can go on top. Nope. Pointing the right way at least. There. There. Looks alright. Okay, that's too close. Okay, so it needs to go. No, I need to turn the corner. I have to turn the corner, but not too much. Sort of. That'll do. That'll get me up there. Okay. That looks useful.
Not to alarm anyone, but I think the ground is shaking.
According to the system, whole parts of the interior are moving around. Like it's rearranging itself.
I think that's what happened last time. When I took the elevator, the platform where I got out just moved away.
Right. Here we go. I think this is the green challenge. And I'm upside down. Oh, that's... Deep breath. Okay. I need to swap. Gorilla. That's the gorilla out. Well, that shows that there's a green hole. tools anywhere? Ha. Okay, one of them. I can use over here with the driller. Oh no, it's an inverter. Inverter. Okay. I need you. It's a direct connection to that. And it's inverted from that. We're jamming. Now I can jam that. Got that for that. Then connect that to that. These Megastructure puzzles aren't so hard.
The gate's opening. I'm heading in.
Hang on! Wait up! Don't do anything silly, Byron. It's Alcatraz. We need him to slow your roll, cool your jets, cool your roll. Sausage roll. There's a phrase something like that. Oh, space, disengage from gravity. What? Whee! Okay, I can see that figuring into some puzzles. At the moment they're just using it for reversal. Okay. So we're heading to the door. Before I get there? Looks like it. Okay. So I've got to go... I've been over there. Okay, I've got to go up here. Spider robot. Spider robot. To have some like a sword. Okay. Back we go again.
This is fascinating. They were both here, Athena and Cornelius. They had a plan. I found a file that... I can't...
Byron's trapped in the overload.
No!
He's failing to disconnect.
The whole system's going haywire.
1K, get out of there! Everyone back to the VTOL! We have to build. Now, 1K, get moving!
We can't just leave Byron behind.
Yakut, we have no idea where he is or what's happening to him. But right now, if we stay here, we could all die.
The system's going completely bananas. Energy spikes everywhere.
We'll come back for Byron, I promise.
We got action section.
What have you done, you fools? Mortals are not meant to tread these halls. Why will you not heed my warnings? I am not trying to harm you, creatures of clay. All I wish is to protect you and the rest of your kind. What more must I do to make you understand? If you cannot be reasoned with, I must bar your path.
Move, 1K, move!
These energy emissions are messing with the VTOL systems. Okay, I think I've got it working. Get here quickly, 1K.
I'm coming.
Come on, get in!
I'm in.
Get us out of here, Yakut.
Okay, we're out. Now what?
Looks like the southern sites are active. The readings are strangely jumbled, though.
Should I set us down?
Yes, but just to drop off Melville.
What?
We're going back to New Jerusalem. This situation has gotten out of control. We need to regroup. Rushing in blindly isn't going to save Byron. But we also need someone to stay here and keep an eye on things. Melville, that's you.
All right, I'll see if I can make any sense of these systems while you're gone.
Just keep a safe distance, okay?
Will do.
Good. Well, 1K, I guess it's time for you and me to take a nap.
Nap time. Nope.
Do not lose hope, my child. In these difficult moments, find solace in your friends and in the home that you share.
Here we are. Got an update from Melville.
Back to New Jerusalem.
Power spikes are continuing, but no news from Byron.
All right. Thank you, Yakut. You get the VTOL ready for the next trip. I'll talk to the mayor. 1K, please head over to the Museum of the Simulation and talk to Cornelius. Let's see what he has to say for himself.
Here we are. Back in sunny New Jerusalem. Where is everyone?
The world is full of suffering. Every living organism suffers. Animals kill other animals to eat. And it always ends with death, torn apart or wasting away. This is what surrounds us. This is what's happening outside those walls, every hour of every day. It's our ethical responsibility as sentient beings to lessen suffering. That's what it means to be human, to understand that it is your duty to transform this world into something better. That's what the founder meant when she said that we can turn the world into a work of art. Despite what happened to him, Byron was right. We have to keep going.
This is blasphemy. Byron was punished for failing the Founder's trials, and you want us to dig deeper? Just because you can't accept that suffering is natural and necessary?
Please, everyone, stop using the public frequency. If you want to argue, use your interface or speak in person.
City News. The expedition to the Founder's Island has suffered a serious setback as all contact with Byron 7 was lost during a foray into the interior of the Megastructure. Byron is assumed to be alive but trapped within a data stream overload and unable to disconnect. Several sources in the government expressed a lack of surprise at this turn of events, citing the first companion's history of rash behaviour. Hopefully this gets people thinking about the dangers of populism, one source told me. It's been alarming to see people suddenly falling for this utopian foolishness. Ep6 312 now open. Jeremy, I'm very happy to announce that the Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition is now open to visitors. Come play the 3 winning works at the Gehenna Memorial Pavilion. Arena. Finally, can't wait. Letitia, wonderful news. I'll be attending today. Budahas, nice. Zagaran, will these be made available through the interface too? Jeremy, yes, after the exhibition is over. Eve. The pessimist is commonly spoken of as the man in revolt. He is not. Firstly, because it requires some cheerfulness to continue in revolt, and secondly, because pessimism appeals to the weaker side of everybody, and the pessimist, therefore, drives as roaring a trade as the publican. The person who is really in revolt is the optimist, who generally lives and dies in a desperate and suicidal effort to persuade all the other people how good they are. It has been proved 100 times over that if you really wish to enrage people and make them angry, even unto death, the right way to do it is to tell them that they are all the sons of God. Jesus Christ was crucified, it may be remembered, not because of anything he said about God, but on a charge of saying that a man could in 3 days pull down and rebuild the temple. Every one of the great revolutionists from Isaiah to Shelley have been optimists. They have been indignant not about the badness of existence, but about the slowness of men in realizing its goodness. A prophet who is stoned is not a brawler or a marplot. He is simply a rejected lover. He suffers from an unrequited attachment to things in general. DHS. Alright, I shall look up the word marplot. An officious meddler whose interference compromises the success of an undertaking. R.I.P. Byron, R.I.P. Byron, TLDR, R.I.P. Byron. We don't know that he's dead. He may just be lost, he could still be saved. I was going to say something sarcastic, but you know what? In the spirit of optimism, I really hope so. Considering the poem, I would have thought you'd be a bit more optimistic. I'm seeing puzzles everywhere. The patterns! The numbers, Alcatraz, what do they mean? Manubis. Just like saying the name. Be constant, remember the goal. Perfection is unchanging. It looks foggy out here. In fact, it may even look smoggy. Is everything okay here? It's decidedly grimmer than last time we were here. It was beautiful. Back home. Alright, I think that's going to do us for this episode. Next time we'll pick up and have a proper explore of New Jerusalem. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Cheerio.